Hello there, welcome to Kickoff Podcast with me, Molia Yofakayode. I am joined as always by Hila Fisayo, Right Score Senior Writer. Hila, how have you been? How was your weekend? The weekend lived up to expectation for some people, and for some, it really didn't live up to expectation. How was this weekend for you, Hila?
Well, I don't want to spoil my mood anymore. It was a great one for me. And thanks for having me. Thanks to everyone listening to us. Again, I'm very, very happy and excited that I'm here. You people will hear my voice once again. It's a pleasure for me. And thanks for listening to us.
Liverpool have failed to score a Premier League goal for the first time in almost 16 years. That's March 2005. They fired blank now in 3 games after the goalless draw against Manchester United at Anfield on Sunday. They didn't score against Newcastle. Against Southampton, they lost, and they drew 0-0 against Manchester United. We shall start with that game, Hila. It was a game that everybody expected goals, at least one, at least a goal, either from either side, but it wasn't meant to be. The mixed reaction from so many pundits after the game. Some were saying that it's 2-point dropped for Liverpool, 2-point loss for Liverpool, and 1-point gain for Manchester United. What's your thoughts on the game generally, Hila?
Well, I'm expecting Liverpool to win this game, but Manchester United want to be Manchester United again. You know, I said it earlier that Manchester United against big boys, they really, gave them tough time. So I really don't. I'm not surprised about the result though, because that's how Manchester United do against big boys, and fumbled scandalously against small teams. So it's just a case that Liverpool were just let me say they lose 2 points, because a point they get against Manchester United is not something I can just be.
It's not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's not something I should be talking about. But losing 2 points against Manchester United is a big loss for them. Title race, Manchester City is now in the top 4, and I think it will be
second at the moment.
Yeah, and it will be giving Liverpool a headache, because I said it in our last podcast that Liverpool should be worried more, because Manchester United, they are a team
that got nothing to lose.
Yeah, they got nothing to lose. They're a team that they really give big boys tough time. So it's a loss for Liverpool for me, because Man City now, they are ahead of them in the league.
Let's break the game down. Properly, Hila. Did you see anything from Liverpool? What I saw in that game was a Liverpool side that were afraid to go all out against Manchester United. Yes, they controlled the game. They were in total control. They didn't really threatening Manchester United despite them having much of the ball. Liverpool were not really convincing. They weren't really the normal Liverpool that we know, the Liverpool of last season, and that has been happening this season. Since the beginning of this season, they've not been that Liverpool, free-flowing Liverpool that we saw last season. What did you see anything like that Liverpool? Because personally, I didn't see the Liverpool of last season.
Well, I really don't know what's going on with Liverpool in the last few games now.
Well, Van Dijk.
Yeah, well, I can't say Van Dijk, because without Van Dijk, they've been winning some games. Against Crystal Palace, they won 7-0. Van Dijk is not in that game. So I think he's just... I don't know what to say about Liverpool right now, because they are facing a very big tough time now. The players are not playing to the expectation. What we are expecting against Manchester United is not what we got. We are expecting a team that will beat Manchester United blue-black, but even Manchester United were about to win the game.
They almost
thanks
won
to
the
game. They almost thanks to
Alisson. Yeah,
because Liverpool right now, they were not playing to the expectation of people. So I think they should need to do something Klopp need to do something right now because Liverpool is not in good shape.
Don't you think Liverpool not being at their best on Sunday, we need to give the credit to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United for nullifying Liverpool. They weren't really at their best to for Manchester United. But the thing is, they nullified Liverpool. Paul Pogba was fantastic. Luke Shaw was fantastic as well. So many people said that he actually pocketed Mo Salah all through 90 minutes. Shouldn't we give that credit to Manchester United for the way they set up, they contained Liverpool, and they didn't really give them the space to exploit? Shouldn't we really give that credit to Manchester United for nullifying Liverpool?
Well, drawing against Liverpool shouldn't be something we should be rejoiced about. This is Manchester United.
This is Liverpool that has not lost at Anfield since 2016. And that side then lost to a Big Sam side, and since that they've not lost at Anfield. And United came to Anfield, they didn't allow them score a single goal at Anfield.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying. You see, drawing against Liverpool, I don't think it should be something we should take so very serious, because this is Manchester United. They should do more, because I'm a kind of
more against Liverpool, a Liverpool that has been better than them for the past 2-3 seasons.
Why are they better than them? They are also signing players, so that is not an excuse for me.
Liverpool have been better than Manchester United.
That is not an excuse for me. That Liverpool is better than them. Why? They are both signing players, so that is not an excuse for me.
They are both signing players on the same quality. You mean United and have been signing a player in the same quality as Liverpool?
Why are they not signing players in the same quality as Liverpool? That is just the question. They signed Maguire for 80 million naira. 80 million pounds rather. So this shouldn't be something we should be dragging or discussing about. This is Manchester United. They should also be doing more. Now they are topping the table, which I'm not surprised. We shouldn't be surprised Manchester United is topping the table. This is Manchester United.
Well, I'm surprised anyway.
Well, you should be surprised, because the way they've been playing poorly for the past few games, you should be surprised. But I'm not surprised, because this is Manchester United. They should be doing more. Talking about Liverpool signing quality players more than them, they are both spending money, so they should also sign quality players. So that is not an excuse.
All right, that's not an excuse for you. Let's talk Bruno Fernandes. As I didn't know if I was the only one that had that thought immediately after the game on Sunday. I was saying to myself that Manchester United in big games, whenever Bruno Fernandes always disappear in big games. Case in point, this season they've played against Tottenham, they've played against Arsenal, they've played against Chelsea, they've played against Manchester City twice, they've also played against Liverpool now, and they've not won any of those games. They lost scandalously against Tottenham, lost to Arsenal, they drew Manchester City and lost in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. They drew Chelsea, and now they've drawn Liverpool again. Is Bruno Fernandes not? What is it with him? Why does he disappear in big games?
Well, I really don't have idea of what you are talking about now, because I was seeing it trending last night on Twitter. Bruno Fernandes, in every of the big 6 games this season, he only scored 1 goal, and it was penalty against Tottenham, and they lost 6-1. I don't really know why the man doesn't turn up against big boys, and he plays so very well against the small teams. So I think he just have to improve and step up his games against big teams, because that is when you are needed the most and you are not giving your best. So I think it's just the default comes from Bruno Fernandes himself, he should step up and make sure he do more against big boys.
I think it's a case of Bruno being the best player of the team, and the opponent would always want to come out to mark him out, to stifle him. He's the biggest player, the biggest threat in Manchester United, and when they play against a much more better team, what they do is to nullify him. What they do is to mark him out and stop him from doing anything reasonable. I think that's one of the reasons. If United have players that are on the same level as Bruno Fernandes, I think it would have been much more easier for him. Who will mark out Kevin De Bruyne? If you mark Kevin De Bruyne, will you be marking Bernardo Silva? Will you be marking all other quality players Manchester City have? So for me, I think it's a case of United not having same, players on the same quality with him. Anyway, that's how much we can take on Liverpool and Manchester United. United still top. Liverpool have now dropped to 4th. Leicester City are 3rd, and Manchester City are 2nd. Let's talk Manchester City. I don't think we'd have much time to talk about Inter versus Juve, but let's squeeze it in. Let's see if we could squeeze it in. Manchester City gradually have gone under the radar. People are not really talking about them, but just before you know now, Manchester City are 2 points behind the table topper Manchester United with a game in hand, all important game in hand against Everton. Hila, what is about to happen in the English Premier League? Manchester City, should United be worried much? Not even. It's not even a question. It's the reality. United now needs to be much more worried about Manchester City, right?
Yeah, I think so. You see, Manchester City, they are not a team that give up easily. Because if the both teams face right now, I'm very confident Man City will beat Manchester United because they need to top the table. Now Manchester City are doing all their very best to make sure
they won 4-0
against Palace. So they are doing all their very best to make sure they top the table again. I'm not seeing Manchester United winning the Premier League yet because Man City is a threat for them, so they should be worried more.
Let's talk the derby d'Italia. Nicolo Barella was the star player of the game. Inter won 2-0. Anything you want to analyze in there? I think it's the normal way it should play out. Conte is more experienced, the more experienced manager, and Repello is still learning in the job and all of that. Good one for Inter.
Yeah, good one for Inter despite Cristiano Ronaldo playing full time, and it doesn't seems he was on
Barella
the pitch.
Was everywhere on the pitch.
I'm telling you,
it was fantastic all through 90 minutes.
It's a good game for them and a good win for them, and I'm very so much excited that Inter won this match because Juventus, I really don't want them to win the title again this season.
Not because you are tired of them winning it, but because you have this bad belly.
Not about bad belly. Seriously, I'm a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. He's one of my favorite players, but I can't just imagine a team winning a title every year. That's crazy.
That's the start of the podcast, guys. Thanks for listening. Follow Right Score on Twitter and on Instagram at Right Score Updates. Like our page on Facebook at Right Score. I am Fakimsa on Twitter, and for Hila it's at Hila_Fisayo. Hila, your final word.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for listening to us again. I'm so much excited. Make sure you stay safe, wash your hand regularly, and stay 2 meters away from anyone that you are talking to. Say no to rape. Rape is a cause.
I'm leaving you in the hand of this is Johnny Drill, and he calls this one Shine. Shine your light everywhere. Bye bye for now.
Love is beautiful whenever I'm with you. What a time to be alive. In no matter the condition, believe in your heart and you go there alright. No forget say after rainfall, and after the dark, the sun goes shine. Keep your heart, my friend, don't lose yourself. In the morning time, the sun goes shine. Do your best, but don't lose yourself. 'Cause in the morning time, the sun goes shine. Have you ever seen the love in a mother's eyes when she holds her little one? Have you seen the joy in a father's pride in a son he truly loves? Wherever you go, remember, make it shine your light, reach the December. Never lose your soul. Whatever you do, remember, stay humble and cool your temper. Don't forget your own, 'cause it no matter the